Today we are talking about Grabavoi codes. Not sure what that is? Stick around and let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to the Wholeness Shift. My name is Veronica and I teach people about easy, practical spirituality. I help you navigate your spiritual awakening, and we talk about everything on this channel. Nothing is off limits. Anything related to your spiritual awakening or your spiritual journey, we are going to talk about it here. And so why don't you hit the subscribe button below, because I wouldn't want you to miss out on anything good. First of all, disclaimer, this video is not meant for medical advice. That's not its intention. It is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm sharing the available information for you, and you can do with that what you will. Grabavoi codes, aka Grabavoi numbers, are specific number sequences that were created by a Russian mathematician named Grigori Grabavoi, who also holds a PhD in physics. He was an interesting guy, to say the least, and some people say he was a genius, and some people say he was a fraud and a cult leader. Either way, let's talk about what are known now as the Grabavoi codes. First of all, what are they? As I said earlier, Grabavoi codes are a set of specific number sequences that allegedly hold specific healing frequencies for specific purposes or ailments. The second thing that I want to say is this. If a scientist is known to be a little bit wacky or off kilter, does that completely invalidate all of his work? I mean, maybe we should keep an open mind and shouldn't throw all of his information out. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I mean, people thought Tesla was crazy too. And now we know that he was a genius. So let's just keep an open mind, is all I'm saying. Grabavoi based his work on the concept of the radionic theory that was developed by an American physician named Albert Abrams. Abrams developed a machine called an electromagnetic therapy, EMT machine, that uses radio waves to detect and heal illnesses. Abrams believed that all life forms have their own electromagnetic fields, or EMF, which I also believe, and if you are watching my channel, you probably believe it too. I mean, EMF meters are commonly used for, paranormal research and things like that. So I do believe that everything gives off its own EMF. He believed that if a person's energy field is disrupted, it can result in disease. I also believe that. His work focused on measuring a person's EMF and then transmitting healing vibrations back to that patient in an attempt to clear the disruptions in their energy field, which would then bring alignment and healing in the patient. He called his work radionics. Grigori Grabavoi then took it a step further and created a set of certain specific number sequences that he states measure at certain frequencies that, when spoken aloud or in the mind, would produce the same type of energetic healing as Abrams was doing. By claiming that assigned sequence of numbers, you claim that frequency that those numbers come with, and thereby claim the healing energy that also comes for that specific ailment. Does that make sense? So, how do you use these numbers? Let's talk about some of the ways that you can do that. First of all, obviously, you can recite them either out loud or in your mind. I've seen other people write those numbers on their arms or their hands so that the energy of that number is with you all day, and it's easy to remember it also, so you could say it over and over again. If you make a little money bowl or something to draw wealth to you, you can write the code for the money code on the back of a piece of paper and place it in the bowl. See what I mean? Like, whatever gets the energy of that number sequence into your space can work for you, because it's all about intention anyways, right? Now listen, there are so many of these codes, like for real. I printed out pages and pages, and I probably have 100 pages of them. There's a code for pretty much everything, and you can do a quick Google search for Grabavoi Codes, and all kinds of sites will come up with full lists. If you're on TikTok, search it. I mean, there's all kinds of information out there, but let's go over some of the most popular and useful ones, okay? For weight loss, the code is 4812412. 4812412. To manifest romance, it's 973-594-066. For abundant cash flow, yes, girl, we all want this one. For abundant cash flow, it's 318-612-518-714. 318-612-518-714. Let's do that one over and over again. Financial freedom, 365-7745. General healing for the body, 918-794-8181. 918-794-8181. To help depression, 519-514-319891. To stop smoking, 141-4551. To relieve pain, 55515. You may remember a video I made on that a few years ago. 55515. 55515. To help fertility, 322-6360. So do you have questions about this topic? Are you familiar with this topic and you use these codes all the time? Like, what's your experience? What were your outcomes? I would like to see what kind of results came with it. So if you have any experience with this, or if you don't and you just have a question or a comment, leave it below in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say, and I would love to learn from you. So thank you for watching. If you haven't yet hit the like button and the subscribe button, I appreciate it so much, and it really helps my channel. Until next time.